EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. We go on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. McClain. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A gain of 9 yards and a first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Pryor. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, McClain. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Looking to throw. McClain. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Pryor. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down. McClain. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Dances by him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week. So keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now back to throw. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there on 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Makes it third.
Back to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
The visitors' offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. Gets past one man, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And the first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Pryor. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
15-yard line.
And they'll come up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pryor. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there, with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And here now the offense heading back out there. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Number 88. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A nice pickup there. 10 yards.
46-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
47-yard line.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 19 carries, 55 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Now a second and 6.
Second and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3rd down and 10.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Number 88, incomplete.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 13-year man puts it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Ooh, with a juke. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Operating from the gun, McLean. He finds his man, complete. It's Ortiz. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
From the gun on 3rd down. McLean. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
An extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 17-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 30.
Hands it off out of the gun. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
49-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Number 17.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Intended for number 8.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Oh, able to avoid him. That brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1. He finds his man, complete. It's Ortiz. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Pryor. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Over the middle, complete. That's Ortiz. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Yards on the play.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Up the middle they go. Pryor. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half.
Results in a 1st down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. McClain. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. McClain. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Our home team, 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they are back to 500 on the year. Got the win last weekend. And it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Working to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. McClain. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. McClain. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Here now, a 3rd down and 8.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. McClain. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They bring their punter out there now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2nd and 6. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
This will be fielded at the 17. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but more mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
22-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanchez. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 3rd and 2. Back to throw. McClain. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. McClain. He finds his man, complete. It's Ortiz. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A gain of 5.
Operating from the gun, McClain. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. McClain. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Yeah, but it will stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that will continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
All right, past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw here. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's a quarterback sneak. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed it, incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to throw. And he is caught. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Around and incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. And they'll send out their punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Results in a 1st down.
Looking to throw. McLean. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Complete to number 34.
2nd down and 6 now.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Now a handoff up the middle. Pryor. And some room to maneuver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 95 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Yes, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try the left side. Pryor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. McLean. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
3-yard line.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I'll let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big. And now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Taken in at the 22. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Pressure comes, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pack.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
So they bring out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd and 11. Over the middle, it's complete.
Caught by number 11. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now back to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. And now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Yeah, boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. McLean. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
It's a gain of 6. And
on 1st down, Pryor. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McLean. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Back to throw. McLean. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Well, this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
At the 25-yard line.
They're looking to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
From the contact. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
They'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete.
The 2nd down pass.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and sneak it here. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
He was tackled at the 46.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and 5. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Principal rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Up the middle they go. Pryor. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Hurry! Wise motion! Wise motion!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll run on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
Just 2 minutes remaining
line.
here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Perkins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. Bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Motion, motion, motion. I'm coming.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And from the 34, here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
And up.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for our visitors, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.